Hello everyone, this is James from One Objective, and in this video we're just going to go over a few things that I did to my kayak. Real cheap, inexpensive stuff. Some of it doesn't even cost any money. Of just little modifications I did first thing after I got it, after I've been on the water a few times. So we're going to dive on into that, so stay tuned. Hello everyone, like I said at the beginning of this video, we're just going to go over just a few things that, just a couple little cheap modifications. Like I said, none of them, some of them just didn't even cost any money. This is stuff that I did for me personally, and I just wanted to share it with y'all to see if it's something that you'd like to do as well. So we're just going to dive right in, and here we go. So one of the first things I did was I took the two straps off the side and just done the one single strap in the front, and these just unscrew. You can just take a flathead screwdriver and they just unscrew. So you can do that, shorten it up to the length that you want, and there you go. That's just a single strap there. And what I did with these right here is I just took and filled them in with silicone. That way if I ever wanted to, I can just pop it right back out and be done and be good to go. And then the second modification that I did was I put a little hook here so I could hook my drive, because I was afraid of losing it. So I just got a rogue, the shortest rogue strap, and hooked it to the little spot down here. Seems to be out of the way and everything like that, so when I go to put it in the water, I've already got the drive in there and I don't have to worry about losing it. And you can stick it up here out of the way, and you don't have to worry about dropping in the water and not being able to find it or anything like that. So that was kind of like the little second thing. I got this from Lowe's in the hardware section. I think it was like $1.50 or something like that. Really cheap, inexpensive. And then I through bolted it. I just drilled through and put a nut on the back side, and I used a bigger washer and put it on the back side just so I had some good meat, just so I didn't have to worry about it. Real nice and secure. And then the other modification that I did was I covered the seat here with heat shrink. I was having problems with my line getting caught up in this rivet, and it was fraying my line and everything like that, because if I wanted to just take a quick trip down the road, I don't live 5 minutes from a boat ramp, and I would just leave my rods and stuff in here. Well, by the time I get down there, some of my rods will be rubbed. I don't know if I have any of them over here right now, but actually my rod will be rubbing on here, hitting on against the metal, and then the rivet. So we actually shot a video, and we have one of those that we'll link in the description about how we went about doing this modification. It's just drilling these two rivets out. That foot pops right off. This pops right on. We talk in the video that it could take an hour. It really didn't. The hardest part is drilling the rivets, just because they are stainless rivets in it. And but it was pretty simple. I haven't had any issues with it now, and seems to be doing pretty well. We've been fishing in it right many times since done this modification. And then the other thing that I did was we changed out the little 3600 trays for the Hobie bucket. And with doing the Hobie bucket, I felt like I needed something to help keep my stuff more organized and everything like that. So I designed a little tackle organizer for the Hobie bucket, to be able to keep stuff more neat and tidy, so everything's ready to go. Like spinner baits you can hang. I got crankbaits hanging in here. You can use the dividers to put your worms in, so if you got different categories of worms and everything like that. So that was, after being in the boat, looking at it and figuring stuff out, I really like that aspect. So we went ahead and threw that together, and that is available on oneobjectivebf.com, and it's like $34.99, and it's just one of them things I threw together, and I feel like it's a really awesome product. Going to the back of the boat, I added these little caddies, and I turned the little foot around from what it normally is so it can sit over top of this. Well, with doing that, I really couldn't do that with my paddles right here, so I opted to switch these out and put them right here, which gained me more room in the well, because if not, your paddle runs just like this right next to your rod holder and everything. It kind of comes right across there. We'll pop this off and stick it. It would sit something like that on a normal, and it kind of hangs it off the back of the boat like this. So I just switched them around, which doesn't cost anything but time, and I kind of like the way that it laid like that on the side of the boat. Well, that's pretty much the rundown on what I did, just the little modifications I did just to make me feel like I can fish a little bit more efficiently and don't have to worry about certain things. But if you've done some modifications that you've done to your kayak, especially a Hobie in this instance, let me know. If you please leave it in the comments and stuff like that, because I'm all ears to see what people are doing to make stuff more efficient while you're on the water. And if you see something that you would like for us to maybe make or anything like that, leave it in the comments. We're always open for ideas. Ideas like that is what drives everything. So I hope you like what you've seen in this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to our channel, because we got a lot of cool stuff like this, and we're going to be doing some major rigging to this here in the next couple weeks. So I hope to be able to show y'all the full rig once it's done here in just a couple weeks. But until then, I'm just gonna keep running it like this and keep fishing in it, and you know, making it what feels good to me to be on the water. So, and if you liked anything that you've seen in this video, you can check it out at oneobjectivebf.com, and I hope to see you on the water.